My mom told me not to talk to strangers on the internet, but I'm glad I didn't listen. We are the Certified Noonas, your sisters in the love of Asian entertainment.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
I'm Natalia.
And I'm Sky.
And we're back with a new episode of Defend Your Drama. It has been 8 months since we did a Defend Your Drama, though we do be out here defending dramas left, right, and center.
That
Let's
is
be
true.
real. But this is the official Defend Your Drama. So, for anyone who this is the first time you've experienced this, because this is only the third time we've done this officially. Basically, we come to you bearing a drama that perhaps has been maligned or forgotten or misattributed or whatever. We tell you why we've picked it, and we're going to defend it from this, and hopefully maybe convince you to maybe give it a try if that sounds like a drama you might be interested in. And that's it. That's what we're doing. We're getting right out, doing the chill stuff, just having a nice chill episode. And we're going in age order today. A rare thing. I don't think we do it that often. We mix it up, but this is what the random generator said we were doing today, because that's what I use to pick our order sometimes. So Amanda, what is a drama that you think needs a little defending, and why?
Okay. Don't know if when I look it up, it has a reasonable rating on my drama list. Most of the comments are, oh my God, like something like, I watched this whole drama in 3 days. So most of the people who watched it enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. But I think that not a lot of people have watched it, and that it suffers a little bit from one of those things where the poster might turn people off, because it's the drama itself has more depth than the poster is giving and the general conversation is. So this is the drama. I think it was from 2017. It's a Chinese drama called My Girlfriend's Boyfriend. And yes. I think I have talked about this a little bit since then. I think we've had some conversations in passing. But I wanted to give this one another go. It's available on Viki, so it is watchable. It's out there still. Sometimes when you look at these older ones, you're like, oh, never mind. You can't watch this. This one is still out there. It's still available. The basic plot of this is that a boy named Ajay is in love with this beautiful girl named Penny in his class. She is so beautiful, and he just loves her so much. And she has a boyfriend and isn't interested in him. And one day he I don't remember the exact mechanics, but basically he gets drunk and wakes up in a sort of time travel portal shop, where he thinks he's in a dating website kind of thing, that it's a dating site, matchmaker or whatever. And he fills out this form while he's drunk, of all of the things that he would want, but he is confused because he's drunk. So instead of filling it out as all the things that he wants in a woman, he fills it out as if he is the woman he wants, all the things he thinks she wants in a man. And then the next morning he wakes up and a giant crate is delivered to his apartment, and he opens it up, and there is an incredibly handsome boy robot that falls in love with him the minute he sees him, because that's what they're designed to do. And now he has a beautiful, handsome male robot that is in love with him, that follows him around and just wants to make him happy. He doesn't like this because he's not gay. So what do I need with a handsome male robot? You're just a pain. And then he yells at the people who gave him the robot, and he's like, that's not what I asked for. That's not what I needed. That's not what I wanted. What I wanted is this. And he fills it out. And so they're like, well, we're really sorry about that. And they send him a girl robot. but he still has the boy robot. And unfortunately, the boy robot is, helping him out and like being a housemaid, basically. The mail comes, so he opens the crate. So the new girl robot falls in love with the first person she sees, which is the male robot. So now this guy is stuck in this house. He's in love with the girl robot. The girl robot's in love with the boy robot, and the boy robot is in love with him. And it is just
incredible work. Incredible work, China. You've done it again.
And it is so good. It's so funny. And it is kind of crazy. Like at times it does that really over the top comedy stuff. The girl robot has some wires loose and she is crazy. So she starts doing she becomes a mobster in one episode. Her personality is shifting and going through all this different stuff as she tries to become somebody that the male robot Adam will love. But it never works because he just is in love with Ajay, and it's a really funny drama. It's very silly a lot of the time, but I also cried because it gets deep and you get into some of the reasons why this boy feels so lonely and why he felt the need to buy a robot girlfriend, because he has been missing communication and connection in his life. And as much as and then you also see the struggles that these robots go through, because they're very realistic in some ways. And, the idea of a girl who is reinventing herself to make somebody love her. And it's and he's very kind to her, but he's just I just don't like you like that. But here's a guy who likes you like that, but I also don't want you to like him because I like him. It's so...
He's like, girl, listen, you're great. Were I not a gay robot, I would be really into you. Unfortunately, I am a gay robot. Right? So...
And he's just... Adam, the robot, is the sweetest character. He just wants everybody to be happy. So he struggles because he hates for this girl robot Penny to be sad, but he can't love her the way she wants to be loved. And he's sad that the boy he loves, he's not sad that the boy he loves doesn't love him back. He's just sad that the boy he loves is sad and feels lonely and can't have the love that he wants. And he just wants everybody to be happy, and he can't make that happen, and it makes him sad. And it's just very oh, this is a little deeper than what I thought I was going to get from a poster of a guy screaming while two robots sit on a swing together or whatever. It's one of those ridiculous posters that you're oh, this is going to be ridiculous. And it definitely is. I will say that. There are definitely going to be some people who would watch this and be like, what are you talking about, Amanda? Why are we here? But I just remember that I watched through there's 2 seasons of it, layered I don't know, 12 episodes each or something. And I just plowed through them. And I found the ending to be very satisfying. If you're into sci-fi, there's a whole thing going on here with time travel and robots, and there's a plot behind the plot, which is kind of nice. It's not just, oh yeah, sure, robots and they're real, and you're oh, okay, sure. No, they were no, of course not. You can't have robots like this in 2017. Are you stupid? Of course they're from the future. But how does it come from the future?
What are you, crazy? No, time travel.
Of course. Obviously. And yeah, and there's like there's some depth to how he wound up drunk at this place where he could get a robot and all this stuff. Like there's
things happen sometimes.
A story going on, and it's a pretty good story. But the thing that really makes it work is the connection between the three main characters and their emotions, even though two of them are robots. It's very sweet and funny and sad and silly, but it's very cute. And I don't know, I just remember really, really enjoying this. And it's one of those love triangles where it's truly a love triangle. Like it is, it's going in all directions, and they don't sort of like it doesn't end with like, oh, well, you know, the boy robot died, so okay, now we can have a good heteronormative ending. It doesn't do that. And there, like at one point, the boy has the same sort of thought as the robot had. Like, I like you. You are my best friend at this point, but I can't like you like that because that's not how I roll. But then, you know, maybe it is, but this is a Chinese drama. Like, you know, like there's a little, like,
anything's possible. You believe in yourself,
right?
You know? Like,
so, I mean, for people who enjoy an actual solid love triangle, this is one of the best ones I've ever seen. Like, it just really plays every angle of the triangle, and
it's not a love V. It's
not a love V.
All the points of the triangle.
Yeah, they're all, and in every situation, it does get reciprocated in some way, shape, or form. Like, it is moving in both directions. It's not like some weird stalker thing where you've got, like, you know, a crazy robot coming after people. I mean, yes, the girl actually is kind of at some points, but like when she is crazy, it's played for laughs, and she is, it's just a silly sort of nonsensey thing. Okay, now I'm going to be the French maid, and now I'm going to be this, and I'm just going to keep rolling through it all, trying to be whoever you want me to be. And they're all just, it's just very cute. It's very sweet. I think it's an enjoyable watch that I think most people would probably get a kick out of. Yeah.
I remember being very funny when I watched it back in 2017.
Back in the day.
In the before times. I remember really enjoying it. It's been a long time though.
Yeah.
But
I know, I keep thinking, oh, maybe I should rewatch that. And then it's like, there's so many other things.
No time like the present.
That's true. It's true.
At least you know it's not, there's no AI used in it. Except for the fake AI that the robots are. Hey-o! For anyone just tuning in, we hate AI here. we hate generative AI. Just weeding out potential AI boosters to be like, nah.
So how about you, Natalia? What are you going to defend?
Okay, so I have to lead into how I came up with my defense of this, I have to actually talk about something that's not a Korean drama. Mm-hmm. So in 1998, in May, an American movie starring Elijah Wood came out.
Okay.
A young Elijah Wood. Mm-hmm. And it was called Deep Impact. That was Elijah Wood, right?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. Okay. It was called Deep Impact. Yeah. And I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was great. Unfortunately, a month later, another movie starring Bruce Willis came out called Armageddon. Now, both of these movies have similar plots. Okay? They are similar plots, but they're so divergent in vibes and content. But the plot, roughly, asteroid coming to Earth.
Yes.
People gonna die. Okay? But they approached it from very different parts. Unfortunately, and in my personal opinion, Deep Impact is a better movie.
I would agree. I loved Armageddon. I'll put this out there. I enjoyed the heck out of that movie. It does what it does
it's on
very well. But
it's not like on any of my top list.
Is a better story.
Good. It's good. It's got more heart to it. It's a better story. But who fucking remembers Deep Impact when you're talking about asteroid movies? Everyone's like, Armageddon, oh, Aerosmith, oh, Bruce Willis, oh, they're drunk. Okay, now let me take you to the year 2015. Okay, so this is where we're going on a little mind journey with me, where I like Deep Impact, even though Armageddon is arguably the more popular and more commercially successful movie. In January of 2015, 2 shows came out. One came out on the 7th and one came out on the 21st, which means that both of these shows were written before, like at the same time, filmed around the same time. So neither of them were copying each other.
Right.
So the one that came out on January 7th was a little show called Kill Me, Heal Me. All right. Very well-known Ji-sung. Again, not one of my favorite shows, but like people fucking love Kill Me, Heal Me. Mm-hmm. All right. People like literally didn't Ji-sung and what is his name? My brain does not give me names. Park Seo-joon, didn't they win like a best couple award for like, because one of his personalities was a woman who was in love with him? Anyway, it was like a whole thing. Everyone loved it. Unfortunately, on January 21st, another show came out. And if it had been, I think, the only show of this type to come out, I think it would have been the one people remember because it's batshit insane. It stars Hyun Bin, Han Ji Bin, Sung Joon, and Hyeri. Okay? Like, we're talking, this should have been the one. But unfortunately, it came out 2 weeks after a similarly themed show that was picking up in popularity. And that is the drama Hyde, Jekyll, Me. Now, I need to cut out on top of this. Like... further ones, I'm not gonna sit here and say this is the best show ever made, but I will say that when I was trying to explain to people probably in around like 2018 like what about Korean dramas I really like, I would often use the plot of Hyde, Jekyll, Me to explain how fucking insane they are and how incredibly fun they are. So the basic plot is there's this guy, like a rich chaebol, and he's like your classic 2015 D-bag rich chaebol. Like, this guy's an asshole, okay? Like, almost to the like tsundere, but like not even tsundere, just mean, okay? And he, for some reason, like, takes over this theme park, like, as part of his like business portfolio, that has a circus in it. And the circus is like a big money loser, and so he wants to shut it down, all right, because like no one gives a shit about the circus at this theme park. Unfortunately, the circus is run by this woman who's really passionate about running the circus and is going to convince him not to. Meanwhile, she then meets his really kind, gregarious, identical twin brother. All right, and they sort of, and he's like really flirtatious. Yeah, okay. Sky's figured out what's going on here.
No, I know.
Yeah. She's seen it. I'm pretty sure you've seen this one.
Only parts. I haven't seen the whole thing.
And is like, wow, like this guy's so romantic, but also like there's like a little bit of like weird romance going with like the first brother as well. And it's just like, oh my gosh, she's like kind of in love with both brothers. That they're not brothers. It's one guy who has what K-dramas thought dissociative identity disorder was at the time. It's not. Like, this, it's a very... Don't go into a K-drama that has, like, multiple personalities and think you're going to get an accurate, like, depiction of a mental health thing. You're not, okay? Just be okay with that. This is a fake version of a disease. Meanwhile, he's like... Because he was kidnapped. and this has caused like irreparable harm. And also like he has like a psychologist who might be evil. This show is crazy. And like there was like a real run of Hyun Bin just making absolutely batshit insane shows, and this was one of them, and it was the one that I liked the most. So I personally, big fan of this show, think it's a lot of fun. Now, with all Defend Your Dramas, I have to then come out and say, hold up, me saying that doesn't actually mean I think it's a incredible show.
Right.
Okay? So don't be like, well, I watched it and it like the writing wasn't incredible and blah, blah. That's not what I said. I said it was a fun show because I think there is sort of a tendency. Sky and I talked about this the other day with each other. There's a tendency right now that I think Defend Your Drama is a perfect test for, to show how we're not really living that life, where anything you need to be critical in a negative way to everything that you watch for fun. And you can see it all the time with like social media posts where people will be like, well, it's not a perfect show or it's not a perfect movie. Well, there was this like, you know, this aside. It's like we don't need the this aside part. You can just say, man, I had a hell of a time watching this thing. It was wild. Like and so like by saying like I had a good time watching it, I'm not saying this is the greatest show ever made. It's far from the greatest show ever made. However, when you click play, it is on Kokowa and I think in some places on Netflix right now. Like I think it was like recently-ish, like in the last year, added to Netflix in certain regions. You're about to have an insane 2015 K-drama time.
Nice.
And I feel like there's a lot of people who listen to us who maybe got into dramas like during the pandemic, so they're not as like they haven't watched many of the older ones. They have an energy to them that's like really, you know, it's special. It's like it's what really got us into them. Were these just and you could do it. Like the men could be the like all they had was the face card, right? They could be the least likable dudes. And the writing could be just goofy and they could do goofy things. It didn't have to make sense all the time. And then as usual, like Sung Joon was there. He was like there doing the most in 2015. He truly was.
Yeah.
Truly was. There's like, is there overacting? Absolutely there's overacting. Is there like nonsensical plot points? Does everything make sense? No. No, it doesn't. The woman runs a circus at a theme park and she's dating two brothers who are one guy. Like, I don't know what you think, you know, what people would think was going to happen. It is also based on a webtoon. And you can tell. The thing is, it's like, I watched it while it was airing, and I also watched Kill Me, Heal Me while it was airing. And I liked this one so much better.
And you say that as someone who really appreciates Jisung.
Yeah.
Like you like Jisung, you know.
Love a good, listen, I love a good Jisung. And I do believe, was Han Ji-min, I just gotta check, because one of the first Korean, I was more into the TV shows, because I like TV shows more than I like movies. No, that wasn't her. But Jisung did star in the first Korean movie I ever watched, which was My Phone Sex Partner. Great movie. Great movie. Okay, like I'm not here to. I don't have to defend that one. That one's just good. Okay, that one's just like a great movie if you want to see Jisung at his Jisungest. So I went into Kill Me, Heal Me, thinking I'm gonna really like this, and then I watched it and was like, I found it a little mean-spirited at times. That was, I think, my main criticism of Kill Me, Heal Me. Whereas, like, I didn't find this one was too goofy to be mean-spirited.
Gotcha.
Like he sucked, but like everyone treated him like that one of his personalities sucked. Like they were all like, yeah, you suck. Like you weren't like, oh yeah, he's, he was mean and everyone thought he was mean. Like, she was, plucky, but the writing was not the greatest you've ever seen, but was it a hoot? And is it the drama that I like use to explain how batshit insane Korean dramas got in that era? Yes. It's so much fun. You've got like terribly CGI'd circus animals. You've got an evil doctor. Like it's so much fun. It's very much when you find out it's a dad from a webtoon, you're like, yep.
Yeah, sometimes and I feel it's like so obvious. You're just like, oh yes.
Well, sometimes also approaching a show with that framing helps.
Yes.
Where you're like, definitely. I'm about to watch something that's probably a little goofy. And I will say, like, the poster is a lot goofier than the Kill Me Heal Me poster. Like, the poster really reflects, like, yeah, this is an insane show. Because I'm not going to pretend it's not. It is. It is. I think it's a 20 episoder, so it is like on the longer side. I feel like if my main criticism, if I have to make one, is it could have been 16. Like we could have just made it a basic. There's a little bit of padding in the middle, like. But I just genuinely think this show's a lot of fun, and I think that if it had come out at a month earlier,
right,
I think a lot more people would like it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, people are like, well, I'm only gonna watch one multiple personality show. It's like when all those shows with the face blindness came out all around the same time. You remember? Like that was like real big for a while, and I was like, damn, like, and then
I honestly,
better than others.
When all those came out, I honestly thought it was something that they just made up for like dramas, like, or
no,
that
it's like a real thing
that afflicted Asian people more than, but then I found out it's a real thing. I read a book about it.
It's a real thing. Oh, it's like, it's 100% a real thing. It's just like the way they're depicting it may not be accurate.
The one lady that I had talking about it in this book, she said it's like everybody you see is a Picasso. So how do you tell one person and I was like, okay, that makes sense to me now. You're explaining it to me because I'm thinking face blindness, like you just can't see that they have faces. Like I don't know what is going on there, but
what that means. I don't think it's as common that every CEO in Korea for 2 years had it, but like just like I don't think that every CEO in the month of January in 2015 had multiple personalities because of a tragic past of violence. But like, it was just, I feel like this one really suffers from unfortunate timing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That happens.
Where it's like, Deep Impact and Armageddon, one suffered from unfortunate, one had marketing budget, the other one did not.
Yeah.
This one, it's like, no, they were both at big studios. Like, I think this was SBS, and the other one I think was NBC. But they just came out 2 weeks apart. And even though the plots are wildly different, the setup is similar enough that people pick the one that they started earlier. And I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Right.
But I started them at the same time, and I like this one better. So I think it's a lot of fun. I think people would find a lot of enjoyment from it. If when you press play, you remember it's from 2015. That's the most important thing. That's a very important thing.
It really is.
That I think you need to always look at the date that a show came out before you, like, listen, it's not going to be a flashy, it's going to look like it's from 2015 and it's going to sound and feel it. So keep that in mind that it is over a decade old.
Enjoy the crappy like CGI because at least it's not AI.
It's Amen. That's right. Someone lovingly, poorly made every inch of that. And you know what? I would rather watch some of the crappiest CGI that you've ever seen than a fuck ass AI bullshit. All right, I try. Listen, I say I try not to swear, but I'm from the Maritimes in Canada. I can't help. It's just how we talk. But yeah, give it a try. And if you like it, great. If you don't, well, you know what? Nothing hurts and no shame in trying to watch something goofy. Totally fine. I'm not gonna hold it against you. Now, Sky, what sort of mind journey did you go on?
Mine's pretty simple, actually.
Perfect.
So this is going to be more of like a conceptual defend. It's really not that hard. So a common thing that some people have issue with these days, and I will say it may be typically of a younger generation that usually has issues with this, but that it probably is not always that case. Age gap. Age gap.
I see some rancid age gap discourse.
I will say, did an age gap for my defense tonight.
Trio of age gap employers. Cancel us.
So I will say, for the record, like my algorithm, I don't see these types of.
I'll see them occasionally and be like, but they're both adults. Then what? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't see the people being like livid about age gap stuff, but
yeah,
that's
because we're not friends with them.
I hear that the kiddos have trouble with age gap.
Yeah, it's like we don't see these people because we're in our late 30s and 40s. We don't see these people.
I'm over here vibing with
we're just having a good
weird
time.
Shows. It's fine. So to be clear, I think this show was very well loved. I didn't watch it as it was airing, so I can't like necessarily attest to like firsthand seeing reaction. But as far as looking at the ratings and stuff, seems like folks like this show. So I'm not saying that this is a hot take or so. It's not. It's not. It's more like it's an example of just a really sweet age gap that like maybe someone that has trouble with age gap, maybe try it. Give it a shot. I'm not going to be able to sit here and quote the age gap to you, though, because, like, I don't remember
the specific
what the ages were of these characters. I have no idea. As far as what show? Dating in the Kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Came out.
I think he was, like, late 30s, and she was, like, mid-20s.
Right, like, that's the vibe.
It was like a 10
I kind of remember,
year, but they're both adults. Like,
right. I love Dating in the Kitchen. What a good show.
So maybe you were just like caught in just the COVID insanity for a while and missed it when it was airing. It's totally fine. Like I said, I don't remember when I picked it up. I think it was just a couple years back. But Dating in the Kitchen, super sweet. It mainly follows our lead gal, who she's a chef. And I'm not going to be able to get all, because it's been quite a while since I've watched it. I think I've even watched it twice. Like, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Or I've at least watched parts of it a second time. I will say she's a plucky character, but like logically so. It's not weird. But she's a successful chef, but she's young. So like, you know, and it's a tough role. That's a very difficult job. She works at a fancy hotel, blah, blah. This guy, I don't remember if he's like taking over, like,
yeah, he's like coming to like buy, he wants to buy the hotel.
Like he's thinking of buying it, and he's a really picky foodie guy. He's not a jerk. He's just really picky. Like there is a difference. And he kind of falls in love with her food, like not seeing her, and then kind of starts giving kind of challenges just over the phone to like essentially like here's the prompt, do what you will with it, because he gets really just intrigued by whoever's making this food. And so like even that is just, and it's not a romantic thing then, it's just this charming like picking this other person's brain that he doesn't even know, and he thinks that's really fun, because usually he's not cool with most food is what it comes down to. He usually does not eat. And so he just falls in love with her food, and then kind of eventually figures out, oh, it's this young gal, like, ooh, like she's cute, but I'm older than her. Like, it is not an immediate chase her down type thing. After that, I don't really remember the particulars other than things happen. She ends up, I remember there was even a fire in the kitchen at some point, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She ends up being in debt to him somehow. Like, she ends up cooking meals for him at her home for a while to like repay him in some respect. I don't remember what all of the details were, but then they're kind of starting to be a little flirty. Then it was pretty cute.
It's very cute.
And you know, she's not like impoverished, but of course she's very like normally money. You know, she has normal person money.
She has a normal apartment.
She works.
She's a chef. She makes chef money.
And so he's having fun going to like a normal person house, you know, apartment. Anyway, he ends up like moving in next door to her. Like it's a whole, and he's just really, he's very quiet. Like he's a CEO type, but he's like the gentle CEO type, which that's fun.
That's nice.
That's a fun version. He never pressures her. It's like, it's the best of age gap that you can really get as far as, because on paper it seems, since he has the money and authority, you figure out real quick as far as personality wise, she's the stronger personality of the two.
Yeah.
And he never pressures her. And also, even though she's young, she has had a lot of like work and life experiences. So it doesn't feel like there's that much of a naivety gap that you would maybe assume sometimes with her age, the age of a character like that. I'm not saying she doesn't have stuff to learn. She struggles with, you know, dealing with his rich family type stuff, which like everyone's going to have trouble with that. But as far as she's very sure of herself in the kitchen, sure of herself in her career. And I think that helps with, like, she knows that she's good at what she does. And it makes a really big difference with her self-worth. So she's not having that struggle against the moneyed CEO stuff. And he never tries to hang any of that over her head. In fact, he tries to like, again, he tries to get a normal apartment and be like more of a normal guy. But like, you can't really force yourself to be not rich when you're rich. But I even remember there was a really cute scene. It was just a montage of like them doing cute date stuff eventually. And they were like painting, and it was at this type of place where you're kind of supposed to get paint all over each other's clothes. It was just really sweet, like adorable, just so adorable.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that it would like change someone's mind that's just so against age gap, but like, I'm just saying it was the least problematic age gap on the face. There's not. I dare you to come up with an issue between these two characters.
Ignore that there was an age gap. Like they do. There is like an aspect of like, you know, like, okay, old man, you know, like there's not a.
But they don't like talk about it every episode like awkwardly, like murmur about it.
But they also don't like completely pretend it doesn't exist, and you're supposed to believe that, you know, this like 35 or 40-year-old dude is like 22 or something. It's like,
that's true.
No, he's a grown man, and she's.
I will say I did a slight scroll on the My Drama list, and I found him. I found him. People real upset. It's like, 20s and 40s. Imagine he was 12 when she was 32, and then the next person's like, but they were adults when they met. Like, why would I imagine them as children?
It's not like he raised her.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Well, and again, I think a big deal for me is she was even well established in her career. It's not like she was just starting out knowing nothing. Like that always, when you start having like a lot of authority privilege over somebody, I get really uncomfortable. I'm not saying that his character doesn't have authority privilege over her, but like, again, his character, like his personality is a lot weaker than her personality. So like it balances. Does that happen a lot? It really doesn't. Yeah. So like,
no.
I will say there is a movie version of this that I actually did watch before watching this, and I didn't realize that they were the same, like based on the same novel until I was like a few episodes, and I was like, wait a minute, this seems vaguely familiar. The show is better than the movie.
I clicked over and I was like, that looks interesting.
Just let me tell you ahead of time, he's so much better. Like, different character. Okay, just don't bother with like you can watch movies if you want. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but if you're gonna pick one, just watch the show. It's really good. I you know what? I kind of want to rewatch it now.
So 24 episodes, 45 minutes apiece.
Pretty standard.
I remember chomping through this.
I was nom 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 nom. I was eating this shit up.
Inhaling the first half, and then in the second half we hit a business plot line where it's just
classic. Well, it was a C drama after all.
Get back to the kitchen and the cute stuff.
Listen, it's a
C drama rom-com. That's
a modern C drama rom-com. You're going to be talking about business for like at least 5 episodes straight. It's going to be about some sort of business maneuver, some sort of takeover. That's just what you would come to expect. Listen, that's just the cost of entry, as they say.
It was just super sweet, and it is one of them. Like, I will rewatch that forever, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I really do recommend it.
Yet again, no generative AI in it, so you can. Yeah, this is like kind of the fun as like generative AI just sort of ruins everything around us. That we can still look back to before that was a thing and just have a grand old time.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like there are more shows from more countries that take place before 2022 than like you have a time to watch in your life.
Right.
So that's true.
Even if every single show goes so hard on AI from now on that I never watch another modern show, it won't matter. Nope. That won't happen because listen, there are people who are like, no.
I mean, there's 100-episode dramas out there. We got plenty to watch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So shout out also to this show. If you like characters in suits, dude's always in a suit. And sometimes he's doing the whole like vest rolled up shirt situation.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm saying he had a costume going on and it was important.
That's just Noonas bait right there. We're all out here like,
And she was just always
35 or over. Well, who likes men? Unfortunately, well, guess what? He wears snazzy suits and has a snazzy little goatee.
And she was always just being super adorable. So like it was just really recommend it because I'm looking at like some of the pictures. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
I feel like that was one of those dramas that I got into because of like the clips on IG, like like I was seeing the clips and I was like, I guess I gotta check it out, and then it sucked me in very quickly because it was a very cute, fun.
The chemistry was chemistry. I will say that
so much so. Yes.
Yeah.
And also, I do have to do a disclaimer before anyone is just like, why are these women so okay with age gaps? My parents had a 30-year age gap, but they met when my mom was 30. So, like, it's all good. Yeah. Like, so I've never had a problem because I had a grandpa for a dad. So, like, I'm just like, 20 and 25, who cares? Like, that's just normal around these parts.
Yeah.
So, this one's good. It's good. It's so good. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so glad you talked about it. Oh, now I'm like, should I go rewatch it? No, I can't. The
thing is, you can hop in and just like see some clips of it.
It's like I would immediately start rewatching it, but unfortunately, next week is going to be a special Sky Natalia episode that I have to focus.
But there's only so many episodes for that one.
Yeah, I have to focus my energy towards watching a thing because come back next week, it's going to be a spooktacular time with Sky and Natalia. And we hope you do come back because we love having people listen to us because that's why we make it, is to bring people a little bit of joy on their commute someday.
Dating in the Kitchen is available to watch many places. I meant to say that. I'm so sorry. It's on Viki. Yep. I checked IGE because there is MDL says IGE. It's a lie, at least for North America, I think.
Yeah. I think it's on WeTV as well.
Because it is originally a 10 cent.
Yeah. 10 cent. So it is easy to find.
Yeah.
Worry not. you can find it. We believe in you. And it is on WeTV. I just checked. It's on WeTV. Y'all good. But anyway, we are in audio wherever podcasts can be found. And we are also in video on YouTube, where we love having comments from people. So I say we, but if you leave a comment on YouTube, it's going to be me who reads it because I run the YouTube. So I love hearing from people. So please leave me comments and I will reply to them because I love replying to people. Shout out to our YouTube commenters. You know who you are. There's a couple of y'all.
If you talk out to me on Instagram, I'm the one that runs Instagram.
Sky will, if you are on Instagram or Bluesky, Sky is out there. She's on that. Listen, we just love people. And if you talk on Discord, it's usually Amanda who's going to reply to you. So like we really got like a whole situation going on because you should join our Discord. It is free to join. It's not like a money specific one. Like anyone can join. The link should be down below. We love the Discord. Chill place, chill vibes. And of course, if you want links and everything to that, what we were talking about during the show, you can go to our website, certifieddoonas.com, where you can also listen or watch, because I embed those in every single episode has its own post. And links to where to watch the stuff we talk about as of the date of that episode. Sometimes they disappear, and we can't be held responsible for that. Times change, these things happen. But anyway, if you want to support this podcast, like the incredible people who do, you can go to patreon.com/certifieddoonas and join the Certified Found family. They've been giving us their little tips for almost 8 years. We've been going. Where has the time gone? These things are questioned. I was but a young 30 when we started, and now I'm an old 30. But anyway, we hope you have a fantastic week. We'll be back next week with something a little spooky to chill us out in the heat. And as always, wear a mask, wash your hands, and keep enjoying Asian entertainment. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.